Good morning, you guys. Okay, it's Saturday morning. I am in the Gospel of Titus, and I thought that, I'd give a little word from our sponsor. So, rebuking those who fail to do good. So, just ignore my dogs in the background because I'm in my kitchen trying to eat my breakfast. Rebuking those who fail to do good. Now, this is a really touchy subject because you can really offend people. We can hurt people's feelings. And then they may say, hey, I don't like what you said. I'm not going to follow your God because your God is mean or whatever. But when these letters are written, they're written not to the unbelievers. They're written to the Christians, to the Christian people, the believers at the time. And they're trying, it's like iron sharpening iron. They're trying to help the church to remember who God is and to not backslide and not focus on the world. So, rebuking those who fail to do good. For there are many rebellious people full of meaningless talk and deception, especially those of the circumcision group. Now, for those of you that don't know what that means, that just means the people who are religious, the people who are, they should be following God. So they must be silenced. So this is pretty harsh words. They must be silenced because they're disrupting whole households by teaching things they ought not to teach. And that for the sake of dishonest gain. So when I hear that, I think about all these churches that are saying, pour money into us and you are going to reap the benefits of it. Like, it's that prosperity gospel. They run their church like a business. They give money in hopes of getting something back. They talk about declare and decree, telling God what to do and declaring it instead of the perfect prayer, which is the Lord's prayer, which it is His will be done. So they're starting to speak this way, and we can see it here in Titus. One of Crete's own prophets has said, Cretans are always liars, evil brutes, lazy, and gluttons. Oh, that's a heavy one. Therefore, rebuke them sharply so that they will be sound in faith and will pay no attention to Jewish myths or to the merely human commands of those who reject the truth. So the people who are followers are being told, don't spare words. Like the people who are followers and are trying to rebuke those who aren't, they're saying, don't mince words, like call it like it is, point them in the truth, remind them, and tell them to not basically hang out with the people who are rejecting the truth, not to believe any myths, and not to go with the way of the world. It says, to the pure, all things are pure, but to those who are corrupted and do not believe, nothing is pure. In fact, both their minds and consciences are corrupted. They claim to know God, but their actions, they deny Him. In their actions, they deny Him. They are detestable, disobedient, and unfit for doing anything good. So what's being said here is a pretty harsh claim. And could you imagine if we went into some of the prosperity churches, even this video is going to offend some people, right? That are thinking they're working for their wealth. They're working so that they can gain in the world. And they claim they know God, but their actions, they're denying Him. So this is pretty harsh. It's pretty heavy, but it's God's word. And so that's Titus actually 1:10 through 16. So I'm going to continue on and I'm going to continue on in Titus here. And if anything else comes to me that I want to share with you, I will do that. Have a great Saturday.